So another thing we can do with constructing a confidence interval is actually use our graphing calculator. So let me see if we can model that here at this time. I'll see if I can pull up my calculator. So looking at the calculator, if we go to stat, and if we go over here to where it says test, number 7 is the C interval. So it does a confidence interval with respect to Z, I take it. Number 7. We have data and stats. So if I start with, since we have data in our list, we can use the data in our list. The standard deviation, I believe we said, was 2.3. A frequency, don't think we had a frequency there that we were worried about. So I think we'll just leave that as 1. And the 0.9, I believe we were at a 90% confidence level. I believe that was right. Let me double check there on the, maybe it was 95%. Actually, it's 95%. So if I change that to 0.95, so if we come out and calculate, let's see what this does. So that's how it gives us 20.33. So if we look at our, we had like 20.35, that gave us like 20.34. So pretty close. This says 21.76, we had 21.75. So again, notice I rounded a little bit. So those actually translate pretty good there. Notice how it does give me the mean of 21.05 and the 40 there. So it gives us our level, our interval of confidence. So we feel 95% confident that the student athlete's activities for the week should fall between 20.337 and 21.73 hours overall. So that's kind of a typical projection. 95% confidence is pretty confident. The other thing we can do is in your homework, you may be given construct a confidence interval where they give you, for the population mean, where they give you the confidence is 90%. The mean was 16.6. The standard deviation is 5.0 and in a 60. So they gave you everything. You didn't have to actually calculate the mean from a list. The stats were all given to us. So if I can slide this over, let's see if we can get this in the calculator correctly. So if I hit again, stat, go to tests. Oops, wrong one. Try that again. Stat, tests. Number 7 is the Z interval. So we want to actually shift this time over to stats because it's not actually coming from our list. So again, our standard deviation is 5.0, or just 5. The mean given was 16.6. The sample data sampling was 60. And the confidence level this time was 90%, so 0.90. So we come down here to calculate. Notice how it actually gives us our interval for us to the thousandths place. So if we again round it to the hundredths place, we can kind of see then we're having then 15.54 to 17.66 if I round it 2 places to the decimal. So we do have the ability to do this without actually having to find the margin of error and then applying the mean and subtracting and adding that margin of error to get that confidence interval. It'll actually generate it for us. So it does save us some math, but the math actually isn't that hard. And this kind of makes us forget about the margin of error that was important to us as well. So we may have to actually calculate that anyway. But Anyway, that's showing you a little bit on the calculator of how to actually do a confidence interval through either a list of data or just if they give you all the stats.